UCL History is a unique department in the UK. We are a top 5 institution, but located here in the centre of Bloomsbury, very close to the British Museum, the British Library. We have an extraordinary range of subjects that we teach from classical antiquity right up to the present, sort of contemporary world, international relations and history. On top of that chronological range, we also have great thematic depth. So one of the brilliant things about the department is that it's a research-led institution, it's a research-led curriculum where students get to really go into depth, understand the research methodologies behind the teaching in subject areas ranging from technological change and the history of science in India, from India's Silk Roads and its connections with China and the Middle East. We have a fantastic range of work done on the East India Company. And recently I've started a new project on Indo-British relations since 1947. So it's a cultural, political history of the after Empire period. So students can engage with a lot of work on India itself, but of course we cover East Asia, China, the Middle East, African history, and the Americas, which is our earliest historical specialization. London is also an incredible place for practicing historians, which our students are. We encourage a very hands-on approach to study from the first term onwards. So students will travel around the city, they will look at the material culture around them, they will look at the buildings. I've had students work on the architecture of Trafalgar Square. We have lots of in-house museums and collections that students can access and actually handle and look at historical artifacts and objects. So the Petrie Museum, which covers ancient Egypt. We have a wonderful museum of zoology on site, and an incredible special collections archive as well, which students will make use of. More recently, we've developed new object and memory rooms and archive sites in East London, which is something that's very, very exciting, and particularly for the students on RMA in public history. So that's really, considering our location in London, our position in league tables, makes UCL a unique institution.